Good morning and welcome to the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado, where today on Labor Day, Championship Monday, we have a game between the Cherry Creek Lady Bruins and your Chatfield Chargers. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have a slightly later start. The game in front of us between Valor and the Cherry Creek boys ran a little long, and we're on the network here. So thanks for being patient and waiting. But we are live. I'm joined in the broadcast booth as always by Master Control Technician and just genuine good fellow, Lucas Leiferman. He's going to be running color and Master Control. Lucas, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I think maybe how do I phrase this? It's a little bit of a surprise, but based on the improvement Creek has made, it's a welcome surprise to be playing Cherry Creek and not Castleview. Is that fair?
That is fair.
Castleview, of course, is the back-to-back state champion in girls hockey in Colorado, and had gone an entire year without losing a game to a Colorado team. Whereas now they've Castleview ends the weekend with one win, two losses, and two ties.
Yep.
So for today's game in the championship, we have the Lady Bruins head coach Emma Guzdek has them prepped and ready, and they'll be taking on the Chargers. Good news for the Chargers, Lucas. The entire team is here. Back from a wedding somewhere in the Midwest is Ani Miedema. So Ani is in the house. Saw her. She got back in last night. And that will be key for Coach Christian Brown. We can zoom in on him. He was very stoic this morning. He just said, "We're going to play our game." That's all he said. We're going to play our game. So, so this we beat Cherry Creek first game of the tournament 1-0,
One. Yep.
and Cherry Creek's strength centers around their goalie, Sue
Yes.
Bozier. What are we going to have to do today to put some pucks past her?
Lots of shots that are low and hard and create a lot of chaos in front of the net.
Yeah, we lollipopped a lot of pucks into her gloves. She likes to give that little bow. But here come the Chargers out onto the ice in their home white jerseys, trimmed in burgundy and black. Lots of chaos in front. Thing I want to see, um, and I think this speaks to what Coach Brown talks about, is I want to own the neutral zone.
Yes.
I don't want to give the Bruins opportunities. I was personally a little miffed that CV so many times got around our defense on the boards. You got to make it uncomfortable for them. There should be nothing there that's easy for them.
Yeah, we really need to work on the angling with the defense and pushing those players off to the outside so they can't get a good shot off.
Very good. It's time to introduce some of our sponsors for our pregame show in the crease. Of course, this is led off by American Family Insurance and agent Kevin Freidig. Protect your dreams at American Family Insurance. Visit Kevin, not today. He's off on Labor Day. He's probably watching the broadcast right now, enjoying this. But his office is located at Kipling and Chatfield here in unincorporated Jeffco, South Littleton, essentially. You can visit him at kfreidig at amfam.com or give him a call at 303-932-6333. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey, Come Sit Stay. You know, there was a cute little dog here just a minute ago. That thing was about the size of a small purse. Hey, how you doing? Good, ma'am. That dog looks like an ideal candidate for a visit to Come Sit Stay, the all-inclusive pet resort in Littleton, Colorado, offering boarding, day play, professional training, and spa and exercise services. I think that little dog could use some exercise. It just
I
sat
think
in its
so.
mommy's lap the whole time, but it didn't seem bothered by it. And then, of course, our other sponsor for Chargers hockey is the Colorado State Patrol Association. Lucas, did you know the State Patrol is celebrating its 90th anniversary this year?
I did know that.
And did you know that the association has been serving the members of the association for 89 of those 90
I
years?
did know that.
So there you go. Taking care of our members is what we do. All right, going to bring you our lineup for today's game. Wearing number 4, Maddie Floyd. Number 6, love to say this, Ani Miedema. Wearing number 8 is Sydney Leiferman. Wearing number 10 is Abby Couteau. Number 12 is Lily Triboulet. Number 16 is Ella Story. Number 20 is Emma Bendrit. Number 27 is Brooke Harnish. Number 35 is Olivia Oletsky. Wearing number 37 is Natalie Williams. Number 42 is Daphne Robinson. Wearing number 61 is Julia Strauss. Number 62 is Julia Speed. And number 65 is Claire Prill. And rounding out the full roster today for Coach Brown is number 67, Kaya Hewitt. Want to thank our off ice officials today, working the box, Dr. James Robinson. Always good to see Dr. J over there. Uh, Scoring and clock, it looks like Jevin Crotu, uh, Jen Story, and I think do, that might be it. Final takeaways, Lucas, before we get ready for game time.
Well, I think the girls just can't let their guard down with this team.
Agreed. You know, each time we played Creek last year, it was a good game.
Yes.
It really was. And they've got to be super confident.
Yep.
Beating Castleview, getting off the schneid as it is, they'll are going to have to be ready for that. So there you have it, folks. It's time to put on your favorite listening sweater. Coming up next in the championship, Bruins versus Chargers, live from the Ice Ranch. Coming up next. I bet Dr. J picked this song. He's one of those guys that's in the club every weekend.
Yep.
All right, bringing the girls together. They're pumped. They're excited. They play with a better mindset when they're not playing CV.
Yes, they do.
A lot of positive energy.
I think the other good thing is I think the attitudes of these two teams is very good.
These are good kids.
They get along well. There's a lot of friendships between the teams, so hopefully it's a fun game for them.
Absolutely. Looking forward to a great game, and thanks for joining us on the broadcast today. The Chargers will be going from right to left on your screen. They're in their home whites, trimmed in burgundy and black. Cherry Creek in their road blacks, trimmed in blue and white. Chargers are pumped. They come out. We'll get you our starting lineup here in just a moment. All right. At center is going to be Maddie Floyd. On her left is Daphne Robinson. On her right is Brooke Harnish. Back on defense is Kaya Hewitt and Lily Triboulet. And between the pipes, Olivia Oletsky. 15 minutes on the clock here, getting ready to start. Two on ice officials. Puck drops, and it's won there by the Bruins. They play it off the near boards. It's broken up nicely by Robinson. Coming into the zone is Floyd. Floyd cuts in. She makes a move, backhands it across. First save of the game goes to the Bruins. Bruins have it. They play it across. Harness shoots. Oh, good shot there. Goalie can't hold on to it. Harnish found herself the recipient of an ill advised pass. Chargers can't keep the puck in the zone. The Bruins get it out. They play it along the blue line. They come over towards neutral. That one's intercepted by Hewitt. Hewitt circles back to the far boards, and here she comes up the far side. Puck intercepted there. Good back check there by Harnish. She'll play the puck off the boards. It's broken up. Now it comes out of the zone. Cherry Creek resets in neutral. 14 minutes to go here in the first period. Puck intercepted. Coming up the middle. Bendrit moving from side to side. Shoots, but it's deflected. Trying to use the Bruin as a screen. Puck over to the far corner. Ella Story keeps it in deep. Gets it over to Bendrit. Bendrit has it played off her stick. She's rubbed into the boards by the Bruins. Bruins play it up along the near boards. It's broken up there nicely. Chargers have it. Story plays it over towards Drouse, who plays it back to the middle. Puck loose down low. Here come the Bruins. Back is Drouse. Coming in to support is Miedema. You're going to see a tenacious back check by Miedema. That's her superpower. Over to the corner is Speed, who gets it up to Miedema. Miedema tied up against the boards there. Puck comes loose. Puck pushed over in front of the bench. The Bruins will reset at neutral. Puck challenged. That's offside.
Way offsides.
Still
Still
offsides.
offsides.
Here we go. Chargers get it out. Puck comes up. Puck shot in deep. Down to the corner it goes. Back to get it is Drouse. Drouse surveys, looks over her left shoulder, plays it up the middle towards Leiferman. Leiferman has it in her feet. It's broken up, and it gets onto the stick there of Clara Prill. Prill comes in, plays it in deep, goes all the way to the end boards. Williams intercept, puck behind the net. Puck, right through the feet there of Leiferman, who was in front. Puck deflected, and it's saved there by the Cherry Creek goalie. Leiferman plays it back towards Svede. Oletsky will go down and settle it down. She'll play it back behind the net where Svede can go get it. Puck played over to the near boards. In the pursuit is Leiferman. Puck played to the middle. Chargers get it. They get it up to the blue line. Here they come into the zone. Williams finds the next gear. She gets past the first layer of defense. Williams quickly cuts to the middle. Broken up there. Ties up by a couple different Bruins. Puck stays in the zone there. Puck played forward there by Cruteau. Shot. That one's gloved. Harnish shoots. That one goes through the blue paint and goes wide. Shot there by Cruteau. She slows down the puck as the Bruins get it out. Back to collect is Hewitt. Hewitt plays it over, gets it onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd marches into the zone. She lines up a shot, shoots. Goalie makes the save. Rebound collected there by the Chargers. Played behind the net by Robinson. Robinson plays it, has it on her stick. She'll stay in the corner. She makes a move to the middle, plays it back to Floyd. Floyd has it, plays it forward towards Cruteau, but the Bruins chip it out into neutral ice. Back to get it is Floyd. 11:05 to go here in the first period. We're scoreless from the Ice Ranch championship game of the Twisted Wrister tournament here over this Labor Day weekend. Bruins trying to get the puck out of the zone. Chargers able to keep it in. Puck loose. Bruins get it. They play it up into neutral. It's knocked down there by Hewitt. She looks over her left shoulder, quickly plays it up to Harnish. Harnish comes in. She'll play it in deep. Puck goes to the end boards, rattles behind the net. Back to get it out of Bruins. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. Gets around Bendrit. Here comes the Bruins up through neutral, quickly gaining the zone. Puck into the middle. Shot deflected loose. Oletsky will just freeze it as that one was kicked in by one of her own teammates. So with 10:26 to go here, we'll get a defensive zone face-off on the near dot. In to take the face-off is Bendrit. She wins it over to the boards, gets it to Drouse. Drouse back to Bendrit along the near boards. Puck played up to the line, gets past Miedema. Bruins have it. It's deflected on its way in. Over to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet looks over her left shoulder, finds the outlet, has Ella Story. They got numbers if they hurry. It's 2-on-1. Story harassed as she comes into the zone, ridden off. Holding the puck, though, are the Bruins. The Bruins rattle it around to the near boards. They try to chip it out. Icing is waved off as it deflects off Drouse's visors. Puck controlled there by Triboulet. Triboulet does a stretch pass. That one is going to be icing. Tried to stretch pass up the far boards, but it doesn't connect. So icing is the call. All right, Lucas. Okay. The early game jitters are out. What do you think?
Well, I think overall, we've been holding it down in their zone pretty good. I think we use a little bit better communication.
Exactly.
In
And there's a great pass forward for Natalie Williams. She cuts in. She's taken down. Oh, is she okay? We've got ourselves. That's a penalty on Creek. Creek's going to go for tripping. Natalie Williams draws a penalty. Speed is an ally of Natalie Williams.
yes.
9:33 on the clock. Cherry Creek will go to the box for tripping. Power play unit 1 comes out onto the ice. Face off one there by the Bruins. They play it back behind the net over to the far corner. Bruins get to it quickly. Try to get it out of the zone. They try to push it up through neutral, and it's broken up. Here comes Triboulet. Puts it on her backhand, comes into the zone. Harassed as she takes it, looking for the pass in front, but it's intercepted by the Bruins. Bruins come up, they play it forward, and it's broken up there by Drouse. Drouse plays it off the board, sends it over towards Harnish. Harnish gets around one, gets around two, gets it out to neutral ice. She'll continue her chase, but it's intercepted by Triboulet. Triboulet plays it over towards Prill. Prill quickly gets it back to Leiferman. Leiferman gains the blue line. She comes into the zone, fakes a shot, moves in. The Bruins intercept, though, with the blockade in front of their goalie. Puck played over to the far boards. Over to get it first is Leiferman. Leiferman can't get to it, and the Bruins chop it out to neutral. Puck controlled there by Croteau. Coming into the zone quickly. Shot there by Hewitt. Rebound comes over to the near boards. Puck comes back out to neutral by the Bruins. Back to get it is Croteau. Croteau goes behind the net. She surveys, looks up, gets the puck on a stick, picked off there. Puck goes over to the corner. 35 seconds remain in the power play. Chargers and Bruins scoreless here. Puck across, goes off the foot of Floyd. Floyd blocks the attempt to dump it in, and that goes up into the netting. So we're going to get a face-off. It'll be at center ice. Center ice face-off here. 8 minutes to go here. Midpoint of the first period. Face-off one there. Cleanly gets over to Harnish. Harnish to Hewitt. Hewitt has it, plays it over. Puck comes back. Puck dumped into the zone. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. Bruins get to it first, go side to side. A little pitch and catch behind the net. Puck controlled, shot. Low rebound. Harnish goes behind the net. She gets to the puck first. Puck loose in front. Where's it at? Getting to it first is Robinson. Robinson moving quickly. She finds space. Robinson moves in. Can't get a clean shot off. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Bruins kill off the first power play of the game. Hewitt plays it forward, gets it onto the stick of Floyd. Floyd toe drags in. Met there by 4 Bruins, but she shoots, and she scores! Maddie Floyd lights the lamp at the 7:14 mark, and the Chargers go on top 1-0. That one was deflected and took an unusual flight path and beats Bossier glove side high, and that makes it 1-0 Chargers. Face off, one there by Bendred into the zone. Let's get the mo going, Lucas. Let's get the momentum. Puck behind the net. Puck loose. Where's it at? Into the feet. Bossier settles it down. Ani Miedema is good for a lot of things, and she's exceptionally good at getting into the mix. Older brothers, so she knows, or she has one younger brother and one older brother.
Yeah, I don't think you want to tie up with her in front of the net.
No, she's who I want going into a dark alley.
Yes.
But she's such a lovely young lady, too.
She is.
Dump pass there. Bruins come into the zone. Puck shot. Oletsky makes a save, pushes it over to the side. Puck loose. Getting to it first is Bendrit. Bendrit loses it. Blockade. Pushed forward. Here comes Leiferman. Puck loose. Who gets to it first? The Bruins do. Leiferman in on the forecheck. Coming in to help support is Story. Story has it. She'll play it through the circle. She'll play it back towards the net. Puck loose. That one goes just wide. Backhand attempt. That one went just wide. 6:15 to go here in the first period. Chargers on top 1-0 on the goal by Maddie Floyd. Puck in the corner. Bendrit has it. Looking for help. Dancing around. Plays it back up to the blue line. Puck shot by Triboulet. That one's. We've got a roughing call. Who's this going to be on? Well, it looks like Dr. James is going to have a visitor, and it's going to be
Ella Story.
Ella Story. Roughing is the call at the 6:03 mark, so the Bruins will go on the power play now. Penalty kill unit 1 comes out onto the ice. In to take that face-off is Harnish. She wins it cleanly, gets it onto the stick of Williams. Williams behind the net. She's tripped. No call, but puck controlled by the Bruins. Puck in the corner, challenge there. 2 Bruins, 1 Charger, 3 Bruins, 1 Charger. You know, she may be outnumbered, but she's never outgunned in the corner there. Coming in to support is Triboulet. Puck squirts loose, cutting to the middle. Get rid of the puck, shoot it out, shoot it out. There we go. The puck comes out of the zone. Bruins trying to keep it in the neutral zone area so they don't have to go all the way back down and reset. Puck over to the far side, shot, and that one goes wide. Over to the near board. Chargers playing dangerously here on the penalty kill. Shot, save, Oletsky, puck loose. Get rid of the puck. Fire it down. Thank you very much. Fresh legs come out onto the ice. A minute remaining in the power play. Forecheck coming. Bruins have it. They come from behind their net. Out on the ice now are Prill, Hewitt, Drouse, and Harnish. Harnish is going off as she had been out for a while. Puck shot around the boards. Not able to control it. Floyd is there. She has the goal for the Chargers. She's chopping lumber over there, keeping the puck against that boards. Puck played into the far circle. 30 seconds remain in the minor penalty on Story for roughing. Puck chipped out. Shoot it in. You don't have to. Someone go get the puck. Here comes the Bruins into the zone, quickly getting around one. Shot. That one goes wide over to the far side. Bruins have it along the far boards. They play it to the corner. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt has it. She'll dig it out of the near corner. Here she comes. Hewitt sees open ice. Cuts up through the middle. Hewitt quickly moving into the next gear. Coast to coast. Kaya is activated. She shoots. Oh, that one goes just wide off the leg pad. Good effort there by Hewitt going coast to coast. She'll stay in the zone and get to the puck first. Power plays over. Puck back up high. Shot through traffic. Drouse shoots. That one goes just wide. Puck behind the net. The Bruins collect. 3:40 to go here. Puck stays in the zone nicely there by Floyd. Back to get it is Leiferman. Quickly moving behind the net. Looking for help. Nice pass in front. No one there. Here comes the Bruins into the zone. Slowed down there nicely. Puck pushed forward. Gets onto the stick of Bendrit. Bendrit's 1-on-3 into the zone. She cuts to the middle. She'll shoot. That one goes. And Bozier, they're going to say, hey, play it. Well, now, Bozier's like, nope, I'm not going to drop it. She got a little bow in, though.
She did.
She does love that bow. It's a trademark move for Sue Bozier. Face off one there by the Chargers, able to keep it in. Good job by Cruteau working with Story. Story's back out on the ice doing battle along the near boards. Chops the puck down, gets it on her stick. Looking to pass it in front. She shoots. That one's deflected. Where's it at? Oh, that was a flutter puck, and the goalie for Creek is able to hold on to it.
So in those situations, I'd really like to see him get up in the goalie's grill and be a pest.
Exactly. A minor nuisance, as it were.
Yes.
Face off won by the Chargers. Pass across over to the far boards. Over to get it is Story. She'll play it back towards the middle, but it's broken up by the Bruins. Bruins try to play it up the near boards. It's intercepted there. Shot. Oh, that one goes just wide. Goes to the back of the net. Slowed down there by Miedema. Miedema doing battle in the near corner. Ties up a Bruin. Coming in to support is Leiferman. Leiferman gets it on her stick. Digs it out. Played back to the blue line. Held there nicely by Triboulet. Triboulet shoots. That one goes wide. Over to get it is Story. Story has it in her feet, plays it back towards the middle. Puck loose. Oh, good backhanded attempt. Little spinorama there. They must teach you that in Minnesota.
They must.
Nice job there on that. And with 2:11 to go here, we'll have fresh legs out on the ice for both teams. 2:10 to go here. Chargers on top 1-0. Puck loose down low. Where's it at? Bozier quickly smothers it.
Larry, we're currently out shooting the Bruins 15-2.
Okay. I can see that. The puck's been in their zone a good part of this. Puck over on the far side. Held there. Bruins can't get it out. Oh, slips past Triboulet. Pass over to the middle, and Croteau settles it down. That's where you like those seniors back on the blue line, just calming things down. Bruins get the puck. They start to chip out, can't get it out of the zone. Puck to the middle, collected there, in on the chase. Robinson gets to it, peels it off the stick. Robinson looking for open ice, dumps it there. Triboulet and Robinson switch spots. Puck, oh, Triboulet was trying something sneaky there, backhanded it off of the goalie, but it trickles in front and she knocks it down. I would have thought that Floyd would have gotten an assist on that, but I think because it was deflected by the Cherry Creek player a little bit, that's
Yeah,
why there's no apple on it. It makes
makes
sense.
sense.
All right. Chargers keep the puck in the zone. Robinson doing battle. Puck, does it leave the zone? Yes, it does. Over to collect is Drouse. Gets past Floyd. Drouse will quickly come back into the zone. Puck played off the far boards. Puck intercepted there by the Chargers. Support coming there from Robinson. Back to Drouse. Drouse plays it forward. Here comes Floyd. Floyd, she's got a trailer and harness. Puck to the middle. Nice pass forward there, but it's broken up by the Bruins. Intercepting the puck at center ice is Speed. Speed backhands it into the zone. She's can't keep it in, and the Chargers will reset. Coming into the zone is Prill. Clara Prill. She shoots. That one's deflected. Puck goes to the end boards. Controlled there by the Bruins. Slowed down there nicely by Bendrit. Bendrit moving quickly. Gets it back to Prill. Prill has it. Tied up there by two Bruins. Puck, this one's going to go in. That's wide, and that's icing. So 10.7 seconds remaining here in the period. And we're going to see a face-off to end this period down in the Cherry Creek zone. You got a design play you like to run here, Lucas?
I think with 10 seconds, we just got to pull the puck back and get it to our D and get a quick shot off.
All right. I see Speed creeping in. Puck controlled there. Back to the D. Shot through traffic. That one's deflected. Shot again. Loose. It's still loose. Get to it. Get to it. One more time. Shot. Oh.
Well, almost.
All right. A good first period here. All right. Well, we had some keys to the game, and I think they're pretty well followed.
Yes.
One goal that scored by Maddie Floyd, and that was scored at the
7:14.
7:14 mark. So just about the midpoint of the period. We had just had the power play before that, had some good sustained pressure, but Floyd is able to keep the puck in, and it goes in glove side high. We want to take a moment to thank our sponsors of Chargers Hockey. This first period intermission brought to you by Kevin Freidig, an American family insurance agent. Protect all your dreams under his roof. He's located at 10288 West Chatfield Avenue in Littleton, Colorado. You can call him at 303 932 6333. Mention Chargers Hockey for that sweet discount that Kevin's waiting to give you.
Yes.
All right, Lucas. For the folks who are just tuning in, we will have a mid second period ice cut. It's a tradition of this tournament. It's almost like a halftime, as it were. So, what do we want to see between the start of the second and we get to that point?
We just need to keep shooting, and we're doing a good job at that. We've got 17 shots in the first, really good. Just keep shooting, keep creating that chaos in front of the net.
Absolutely. I'd like to see a little bit more down low.
Yes.
Um, especially if Creek is going to back in a little bit and give you that distance, then I say by all means, let's go for it.
The other thing I'd like to see is a little bit more confidence in our passing. I feel like our passes are kind of soft. I think we need to be confident in how we're moving the puck.
Yep. Well, each team took one minor penalty that period. Neither team was able to capitalize on the power play. So kudos to both teams for their penalty kill. Second period coming up. Second period brought to you by Come Sit Stay, your all-inclusive pet resort in Littleton, Colorado. Visit them today at comesitstay.com. Face-off, won there by the Bruins, but controlled by the Chargers. Chargers come up into the zone, quickly moving in. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. In on the chase is Miedema. Miedema knocks down the attempted clear. She'll do battle behind the net. Puck coming. Shot.
Oh, nice
Oh,
pass.
great pass. Story was open down low. There's that thing which you talked about with the pass. That pass has got to be a little crisper back to your D. Bruins coming into the zone. Good back check there by the Chargers, not allowing the Bruins to set up. Puck over to the near boards. Who gets to it first? Uh-oh, someone just broke a TIG. Broken stick there. What do we got? Looks like the Bruin player is okay, but hey, we're going to stimulate the economy, and some parents going to get to go buy their kid a new $300 stick.
At least.
At least, yeah. I'm sure it has some unique curve that's only available in Saskatchewan or something.
Yep.
All right. Well, looks like the Chargers drew a minor penalty there. Not quite sure what that was. But the Bruins are the recipient, and they find themselves on the power play here. Time of the penalty is 14:19. So, puck chipped out of the zone. Back to get it are the Bruins. In on the chase comes Miedema. Miedema challenges. Puck pushed along the near boards. Held in nicely there. Miedema challenges. She'll get to the puck first. Great job by Miedema. Miedema plays it in, ties up several players there, and is able to push it towards the net.
Yeah, Niedema
Push.
just single-handedly harassed that entire line.
Indeed. That puck shot wide, goes behind the net, up to the middle. Bruins have it, but can't get a clean shot. Here comes the Chargers coming up through the middle. That's Story. She's got soft hands coming in. Let's see what she can do. She shoots. It's blocked. She'll go behind the net looking for an outlet. Story still has it. She'll give it over to Cruteau. Cruteau plays it to the corner, and the Bruins will collect. 1 minute remaining in that minor penalty. I didn't see who went to the box.
Trying to pull it up now.
Icing is waved off. Oh, there is an icing.
Oh, that would be Sydney Leiferman for tripping.
Whose kid is that?
I don't know.
I'm going to talk to her mother.
Yes, you should.
Talk to her mother.
Yep.
Leiferman in the box. What was the call for? Kid whispers and tickle fights?
Tripping.
Tripping? Okay. All right. We'll have an offensive zone face-off with 52 seconds remaining in the kill. Leiferman in the box for the trip. Bruins have it. They'll play it over to the far boards. They'll play it up through the middle, trying to hit a stretch pass. collected there by Triple A. Triple A takes the Bruin into the boards right in front of her bench. She's pushed down into the ice for good measure. Puck pops into the zone. Bruins play it over to the near side, and they'll come up the near boards. Harnish slows it down. Harnish is a dual sport athlete playing both hockey and rugby. Puck controlled there, goes behind the net. Speed has it, reverses course, turnover loose. Where's it at? The puck goes over to the corner. Puck, this one's exactly what you want to do. Great job by Brooke Harnish. Put a star by that one at the 12:23 mark, getting that puck out of the zone. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck held in there nicely. Leiferman fresh out of the box, but it's shot back deep. Collecting it is Speed. Speed makes a move. She'll play it over towards Floyd. Floyd tried to drag it back across, but the Bruins intercept. The puck pushed in. Oletsky will just smother it as the Bruins come in on the chase.
Outstanding penalty kill.
Good job by the Chargers killing off their second minor penalty.
It almost looked like we were on a shorthanded power play.
Is that a real thing?
It is now.
It is now. There you go. I love that. All right, face off in the Charger zone. Shot through traffic, never makes it through. Puck pushed over. Here comes the Chargers. Bendrit's in pursuit. Bruins will get to it first, but Bendrit gets a stick on it, and that one goes up into the area where all the pads are for practices. If you send some kid down there, they're going to go home with a souvenir. It's a frozen vulcanized rubber disc. Face off taken by Leiferman. She's got Bendrit on the right. It's won, though, by the Bruins. They'll send it over to the near boards. Over to get it first is Bendrit. Bendrit plays it towards the middle. It's broken up. Bendrit looking for help. Still has it. Plays it over. Shot. Oh, point blank shot. Great save there by the Creek goalie. Shot. That one into the glove. It's loose. Goalie will go out, I think, all the way towards, let's see, what direction would that be? South? I guess we're down to Castle Rock. She's going to go get that puck. She came so far out of the crease. Sid is going to see that shot in her dreams for several nights. Leiferman shoots it. Puck goes wide. She'll get to the puck first. She backhands it over to the corner. Leiferman plays, or excuse me, Bendrit plays it, making a move around the corner. Hewitt, harassed, goes to the corner looking for help. Over to get it is Bendrit. Bendrit gets to the puck first. She looks for shot. That one right through the blue paint. Over to get it first is Leiferman. Leiferman plays it back to the corner looking for help from Prill. 10:55 to go here in the period. Puck goes to the end boards. Bruins get to it first behind the net. They'll play it off the glass, but it does bounce out of the zone. Gonna have to hustle back. Back to get it. Speed. Turnover. And Oletsky makes the save. It trickles out, but goodness.
Great save.
That lack of urgency there, you're gonna have to hustle back.
Gotta want it.
Oletsky had came out to the top of the blue paint and took away the angle, and it's a good thing. Bruins flip the ice, though. They'll get an offensive zone face-off on the far dot.
Well, I think they may have listened to us, Larry. They had girls just stacked up in front of the net.
Indeed. That one goes wide. Puck loose off the near boards. Controlled there by the Bruins, but chopped at by Hewitt. Hewitt controls. She's harangued from behind. Gets onto the stick of Williams. Hewitt gets it around, gets it to Williams. Coming up to get the puck first is Story. Story tries the little dipsy-do around, but can't get through. Story gets to the puck first, tries to drag it across, but the Bruins intercept. Bruins quickly coming up through the zone, but it's broken up there, but the Bruins able to keep it in. Oletsky makes a save. Collected there by Hewitt. Hewitt has the puck. She surveys, makes a quick move to the middle. Hewitt makes another move. She gains the blue line. She's at the red. Hewitt coming in quickly, still has the puck. Hewitt tries to go through. That shot goes in, but Bozier will smother it in the blue paint. And with 9:48 to go here, we'll get ourselves a face-off on the near dot. In to take the face-off is Maddie Floyd. Face-off won by the Bruins. They play it over to the far boards. Slowing it down is Miedema. In on the challenge is Harnish. The Bruins cycle it around and they come up the near side. Puck played up through the middle, broken up nicely there. Good job by Croteau playing it back out to neutral. Puck comes into the zone. Nice chop there by Miedema, not allowing the Bruins to set up the play. Bruins shoot it in deep. Back to get it is Triboulet. She plays it off the boards. That puck will not leave the zone, but it's pushed out by Harnish. Puck across. Forecheck coming from Floyd and Miedema. Miedema, she gets to the puck. Here she comes. She cuts in. Miedema shoots. It's broken up, and it's smothered there by the Cherry Creek goalie. Good forecheck by Ani Miedema. And with 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, we're going to get an offensive zone faceoff on the far dot.
Shots are currently 22 to 5.
Okay.
We got about a minute and a half for our halftime.
All right. Face-off one there. Puck stays in the zone. Bruins can't get it out. They try to kick it out. They do. Triboulet will play it back. Gets a little bit too much off the board there. Triboulet will retreat behind her net and go get the puck. Puck controlled there, loose. Bruins have it. That plays out of the zone. 8 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the second period. Back to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet goes behind the net. She gets to it. She moves quickly through the zone. Figure skater in her earlier life. Puck comes out of the zone. Oh, just past Floyd. Floyd will get to the puck first. Looking for support. Plays it to the corner. Supported there by Harnish. Harnish plays it. Who gets to it? Shot by Triboulet. Loose. Doesn't make it to the net. Bruins do a good job of knocking that down. Puck comes out of the zone. Puck backhanded in. Bruins will collect. Bruins play it off the boards there to no one in particular. Harnish can't control it. Pinball now to wait a minute to come out the zone. Comes in to support Harnish. Harnish wins that battle. She'll shoot the puck, and that one goes wide. Over to get it first is Floyd. Floyd walking in, going behind, looking for an outlet, plays it back to the blue line. Triboulet plays it back to Floyd. Floyd has it, looking for help, plays it back to into the middle it goes. There's Bendrit walking in top of the circles, and she scores! Holy guacamole! That is one sweet shot! And Bendrit lights the lamp at the 7:20 mark. That one was a low hard draw just over the pads. It actually went in off Bosier's left pad. And that is how we go to halftime, Lucas, with a 2-0 lead.
Outstanding.
Ref's just making sure there's no cross ice commotion kerfuffle. A lot of C's there. Kerfuffle's with a K, but for this, it's the same sound. Way to go, Chargers. Keep it going. All business as they head to the locker room.
Yep.
Chargers on top, 2-0. Lucas, I don't know if we could have scripted that any better.
I think we nailed it.
Well, on the 23rd shot of the game, the Chargers are on top 2-0. That goal scored by Emma Bendrit at the 7:21 mark. Assist to Abby Croteau. And that makes it 2-0 Chargers in this championship game of the Twisted Wrister. All right, Lucas, let's these you play to get to the championship game, and then you're here. The mindset that you have coming in. These are two teams that know each other. I would say maybe they like each other. They certainly don't despise each other like some of the other teams in the state.
True.
And from that, you see this play. Like some of these girls have played for each coach at different times in their career,
Yep.
so there's no real surprises. From your seat as the award nominated, or you're nominated for some award, I can't remember what it is. There's so many of them, I lose track, to be honest. But what did the Chargers do right during the first half of the game?
Well, hard work. Like we said at the start, to win, they were going to have to just keep shooting, lots of shots down low, and they did that.
Absolutely. For this last goal, particularly, Bendrit was able to get the pass there from Cruteau, and it's like the Bruins were just, their feet were in cement. Bendrit was able to skate in. She goes down between the circles, and at that point, as a goalie, I can only imagine, like you've played the game, like when you have that much time and space and you can pick your shot, that's exactly what happened here.
It
What's up,
was.
Super Dude Reed?
Reed's trying to get a shout out for his own YouTube channel,
Oh, Reed wants
but
a YouTube channel,
he
huh?
just left, so now we don't have it.
Gotcha. Younger brother of Sidney Leiferman, Reed Leiferman, here in the broadcast booth, our official gopher when we need various things here in the booth. So through the first half of the game, Chargers find themselves on top 2-0. First goal of the game was that from Grandma Susu.
Nope, that was your viewer from Sweden.
Oh, fantastic. You know what I say to them? Tonk. I say thank you because we have a Swedish audience. And it's simply amazing that they're joining us today here on Labor Day in the United States. A day, ironically, when you don't do a lot of labor.
No,
No. You going to barbecue later?
I might have to.
Yeah, yeah. What's your go to on the barbecue? What are you going to cook up
Well,
if you had a choice?
I'm a fan of the ribs on the smoker
Okay.
personally.
Short ribs, the
The
full.
baby back pork
Okay,
ribs.
all right. Ooh, that sounds good. I myself, Lucas, if I'm going to the chair, if it's my last meal, it's a tomahawk ribeye.
Okay.
Just know that that's what I'll get when I make that.
Well, I know you also make a mean bacon wrapped hot dog
Oh, I do. I do. And
with all the fixings.
that's just like you get from the street vendors outside the stadiums there.
Yes.
You got to have the chilies, you got to have the peppers. All of it's just delicious. So, but through the first period and a half, the Chargers have done the right things. They've limited the scoring opportunities. They got a little casual there in the midpoint of the second. The two defense kind of just, I think you said it best, they didn't want it hard enough.
Right.
And the Bruins, they did want it. They pushed in, and that led to a great scoring chance. Oletsky had to flash out, make a big save, and keep the Bruins off the board. Well, there you go. Well, this second period intermission, it's time to introduce our fans to our sponsors. Our prime sponsor, of course, is American Family Insurance agent Kevin Freidig. Put all your dreams under his roof. He's located at Kipling and Chatfield here in Littleton, Colorado. Go to amfam.com and ask for Kevin and mention Chargers Hockey. Another great sponsor for Chargers Hockey is the Come Sit Stay All Inclusive Pet Resort here in Littleton, Colorado. They offer boarding, day play, professional training, and spa and exercise services. They're located at 12692 West Ken Carroll Avenue in Littleton. Visit them at comesitstay.com. And of course, our other sponsors celebrating 89 years of service this month, Lucas, of the Colorado State Patrol is your Colorado State Patrol Association. Helping advocate for members on Labor Day, a great reminder of what they do for everyone. They focus on pay, benefits, and retirement security for all the members of the Colorado State Patrol.
I can appreciate that. I don't have it.
Absolutely. In your first life as a riverboat gambler, yeah, I mean it's a little risky. If you're a comptroller like Justin Lippert, and you're good with the numbers, you know exactly what you have to do to make sure you can retire at a very early age, and then probably do whatever he wants to do. Then open
Right.
up whatever fills his heart. So there you have it, folks. Zam's just about done. Our off ice officials are having a sidebar conversation. Dr. James Robinson and Miss Jen Story. Couple more passes here and we'll be ready. So, Lucas, with this fast ice, what do you want to see the Chargers do at the outset?
I just want to see a whole lot of the same.
Yeah,
A whole lot of the same.
keep it going.
Keep it going. Good momentum. Lots of energy, and keep shooting.
For me, kind of in the same vein, but I want to see a lot of smart hockey.
Yes.
I want to see, the neutral zone's been a minefield before. I want even more minds out there. I don't want the Bruins to even think that they can come into the zone without feeling the tenacious back check of people like Ani Miedema and Natalie Williams and Kaya Hewitt. It should be unrelenting in the second half of the game.
They also got to be smart. We got to stay out of the box. I mean, we're only up 2-0. That could
Worst lead
go
in
away
hockey,
in
isn't it? 2 goals.
I think 3-1 is the worst goal in hockey.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, the Zam's making his final run here, putting fresh ice down for the girls for the second half. I want to thank the tournament hosts, the Regis Jesuit High School. They put on this tournament every year. This is the 14th annual Twisted Wrister tournament. So thanks to Regis Jesuit for being a great host this weekend for this tournament. All right, fans are settling back in. They made a pit stop at the local watering hole here called Sellies. If you're not familiar with that, it's an English term, short for celebrations. Do you have a go-to Selly?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't either. Like I'm frankly surprised if the puck even gets close to the net.
Yes.
Like that to me is like, oh, I'm so excited.
I never had enough goals to come up with one.
Yeah, you see some of these players, they have like the Superman. I think one of my favorites is like the rowboat. Like
Yes.
when they go down and they do the rowboat, that's pretty fun. Another fun one, of course, too, is the sword when they put it in back into its scabbard.
I appreciate that one.
Yes, of course you would as a member of the United States Marine Corps.
Yes.
All right, we're back. People are coming in with their tasty beverages. 7 minutes and 20 seconds is what's on the clock here. Coach Brown is back on the sideline there. Tunes are going. Officials are back out. They're going to set up the nets. If you're just joining us, thanks for tuning in. Chargers got a goal in the first period right at about the 7:15-ish mark. That one was scored by Maddie Floyd, unassisted, as her shot deflected off of a Bruin and then went up into the top glove side of the Cherry Creek net. And that made it 1-0. And then right there at the midpoint of the second, keeping the pressure on, Cruteau fed it to Bendrit. Bendrit walks in between the circles and puts it that's a goal scorer's goal. It was a slightly higher than the leg pads, but lower than that glove. And it goes into the net, and that made it 2-0 Chargers. I, I don't think we had any penalties in that second period, did we?
No.
No, wait, we did.
Wait.
That
Yep.
one kid, Leiferman, she
Yeah,
had to
that
go to the box.
yeah, that one.
Leiferman, she went for tripping. She broke some kid's stick, too.
Troublemaker.
Yeah, she probably learned it from her little brother. So there you have it. Here come the Chargers onto the ice. They're led out by Julius Veed. Girls are pumped. All right. Starting the second period, the Chargers will be going from left to right on your screen. Between the pipes is Olivia Oletsky. Your center looks like it's going to be Maddie Floyd. Left wing is going to be Brooke Harnish. Right wing is going to be Daphne Robinson. Chargers in their home whites, trimmed in burgundy and black. Again, going to left to right on your screen. Start of the second period here. It's time to put this one to bed, Lucas. Let's go. Face off one. Here comes Bruins or Chargers into the zone. Backhand across. Pass broken up. Shot deflected. Oh, great scoring chance there for the Chargers. Collecting the puck. Robinson loses it. Bruins have it. The ice is a little bit faster right now. Puck slowed down. Good job there by Floyd. It's slippery out there.
It
Someone
is.
lost an edge. Puck controlled there. Puck turned over onto the stick of Floyd. Joining at the blue line is Robinson. Robinson shoots. Rebound. Where's it at? Puck
Oh,
still
goes down.
loose. Controlled there. Triple A has it. She'll shoot it. That one. Oh, that one goes just high and over the net. Puck through the blue paint. Bruins will get to it first. And here they come. Bruins have it. They skate up the near boards. Slowed down there. Pirouetting through the middle. That's exactly what I wanted to see. The neutral zone should be inhospitable. Here comes the Chargers quickly through the zone, making a move. Triple A has speed. She gains the blue line. Triple A lines up a shot off the glove. Good shot there. Bozier flashes the glove, and it goes just off and behind. Chargers reset at neutral, controlled there. Here comes Hewitt. She sees open ice. She comes into the zone, moves quickly, has it, spins back out of harm's way. She'll dump it there for Triple A. Triple A shoots. That one's deflected. Collected there nicely. Little give and go there. Triple A plays it over to the far boards towards Miedema. Bruins get to it first, but it's knocked down by Miedema, but the Bruins chip it out to neutral. Puck onto the stick there of Story. Story has it. She comes into the zone, rides off the hit there. Two Bruins converge and take the puck away, but the Chargers have it, but it bounces out. Puck up to neutral. Here come the Bruins into the zone. It's broken up. That looked offside, but no call. Puck off the boards there by Leiferman. Back to collect is Speed. Speed gets it up to Leiferman. Leiferman surveys, plays it off the boards. Icing is waved off. Story can get to it quickly. The Bruins get to it first, and it's chopped over to the corner. Controlled there. Bruins have it. Slowly comes out of the zone. Speed chops it back in, and the Bruins collect in front of the official score box. Broken up nicely there by Miedema. The Bruins collect. They'll play it into the zone. That one goes wide. Over to get it is Drouse. Nice stretch pass. Here we go. Into the zone. Prill moving quickly. Prilly puts it back towards the point, but it's intercepted. Puck turned over. Bendrit. Oh, Williams overskates it. This one's controlled there by Speed. Controlled loose. Bendrit has it. Looking for help. Trying to. Oh, great pass through the blue paint. Could not get her stick down. Was Natalie Williams. Puck to the corner. Back up to the point now. Shot through traffic. This one's had eyes. Harnish went for the deflection. Puck controlled there. Chargers have it. Williams spun around like a record baby right round. Harnish plays it to the corner, gets it to Bendrit. Bendrit collects, supported there by Harnish. Harnish and Bendrit reversing positions. Bendrit has it. Puck back up high. Stepping in is Speed. Puck loose, down low. Oh, it's still there. Oh, come on! Come on! That is too quick of a whistle. Harnish was right there on the doorstep. Goodness gracious me.
Not a great call there by the officials.
I understand when you lose sight of it, but that puck was plainly visible. Man, oh man, Brooke Harnish is robbed of a goal. All right, face-off won there by the Chargers. Puck loose over to the corner. Harnish goes to challenge. Puck controlled there. Here come the Bruins up through the zone. It's intercepted there. Drous gets it over towards Robinson. Robinson can't carry it in. Floyd there to help support. Floyd and Robinson play it in, but it's broken up by the Bruins. Robinson gets around one player, makes a move, still has it, supported there by Drous. Drous makes a move, has it lifted off her stick, and the Bruins bring it out to neutral. Poke check there by the Chargers. 3:05 to go here, second period. Chargers on top, 2-0. Puck shot down and around. In on the chase comes Floyd. Floyd goes after the Bruin behind the net, pokes at it, supported there by Harnish. Puck back up to the point, shot through traffic. That one's deflected. Over to get it first is Floyd. Floyd shoots it towards the net. It's broken up by the Bruins. Stepping in is Miedema. Bruins control it. They're going to do us a favor and ice it. And that one will come all the way back into the Bruin zone for a face-off. All right, face-off will be on the far dot. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go here. In to take the face-off is Leiferman. She's got Story on her right, Miedema on the left. Back on defense are Croteau and Hewitt. Puck won there to the corner by the Chargers, held in nicely there by Leiferman. Leiferman has it slide off her stick, and the Bruins shoot it down. That's icing. Puck comes all the way down back into the Bruin zone for another face-off. All right. Same line stays out. All right. Leiferman settles in, plays it forward. Puck and Story gets a stick on it. Puck, does it leave the zone? Yes, it does. Gets past Croteau. Back to get it is Hewitt. Hewitt is harassed there from behind quickly by multiple Bruins. But the Chargers have it. Here they come on the counterattack. It's controlled there by Leiferman. Leiferman starts to lose an edge, but it's pushed into the zone by Story. Coming in on the forecheck is Miedema. Bruins played across to the far boards. Puck up through the middle. Bruins collect. Cutting up through the middle. Taking the angle. Great job on the back check there. Put a star by that for Kaya Hewitt. That's exactly what you do. Bruins have it. They play it up through the middle. Puck played into the zone. Nice job by Story, dragging it enough so that player could clear the zone. Puck back to the middle, intercepted there. Puck loose, controlled there by Prill. Prill has it, moving quickly, plays it to the corner by Miedema. Miedema will go and get it. She's got lots of time, tries to stuff drop from her feet. Shot. That one pops up over the net. Leiferman was in front. Put a forecheck on. Puck comes out of the zone. It's controlled there by Hewitt. Hewitt across, plays to Bendrick. Bendrick quickly into the zone, makes a move, has it picked off her stick, but it doesn't clear. Good job by Triple A. Shot goes wide. Over to the near corner. Bruins get to it first, can't get it out of the zone. Comes on to the stick of Bendrick. Bendrick makes a move, shoots. That one, and that one goes in! Emma Bendrick with another goal scores goal. That one goes off the right pad and finds the corner. And with 44.6 seconds remaining in the period, the Chargers find themselves on top 3-0. Second goal of the game by Emma Bendrick.
You could tell she wanted that one. She wasn't going to stop till she got it.
No. Right now, that one's showing unassisted. We'll see if there's an apple that goes up. Bruins sending out fresh forwards. All right, Chargers win the faceoff. Williams has it. Coming into the zone. Puck stays in the zone. Great job by Triple A, but the Bruins kick it out. Williams doing battle along the near boards, supported there by Floyd. Floyd plays it across over to the boards, gets it up onto the stick. Robinson shoots it deep into the corner. First person to it is Williams. Williams quickly goes after it, but Bruins converge. Poking it is Robinson. Williams there to help support. That line has a lot of speed. You get past the first layer. Here come the Bruins into the zone. It's 2-on-2. Shot blocked. Great job by Triboulet. An even better job there by Speed on the back check. Great job by Julius Speed stepping into that passing lane late on that attempt. And the Chargers will go to the third period, Lucas, with a 3-0 lead.
Well, our current shot count is 31-5, so we
There you
are
go.
absolutely peppering the Bruins goalie.
This second period intermission brought to you by your American Family Insurance agent, Kevin Freidig. Protect your dreams under our roof. Go to amfam.com today and seek out Kevin Freidig, your agent here in Littleton, Colorado. Call him at 303-932-6333. Another proud sponsor of Chargers hockey is Come Sit Stay, your all-inclusive pet resort in Littleton. Do you think they could take a kid as well? Like, it sounds pretty good.
I,
Boarding, day play, professional training. I think kids are in need of that.
Maybe you and I should go.
It sounds great to me
Sounds
every
like a
time.
great weekend.
Professional training, spa and exercise services. I like a good spa service.
Yeah,
I've done a mani pedi. I like it. They're located in Littleton at 12692 West Ken Carroll Avenue. Visit them at comesitstay.com. That sounds amazing.
it does.
And especially for hockey families that travel a lot, you got to take, the wiener dog. You got to take the cat. You got to do all these things. Chargers are pumped coming out of it. All right. Out to start the third period. Looks like the Leiferman line will come out. She'll have Harnish on the left, Story on the right. Back on defense are Cruteau and Draus. And between the pipes, Oletsky. Puck one into the far corner, or near corner there by the Chargers. Puck pushed over to the far corner now. Chargers get to it, hold it up against the boards. Good job by Leiferman, supported there by Story. Story and Leiferman holding it in deep, moving in, trying to get the puck out. Puck flutters around. Over to get it first are the Chargers. Harnish plays it to Draus. Draus loses it. Here comes the Bruins into the zone. Puck pushed wide there. Good job by Cruteau. Puck to the middle. Puck loose. Oletsky gets a stick on it and keeps it out of harm's way. Puck pushed up, deflected, so icing is waved off here. In on the chase comes Story. Bruins have it. They play it up through the middle, but it's broken up nicely there. Bendrit plays it towards the net. Intercepted there by the Bruins. Bruins cutting up through the middle. They gain the blue line, quickly moving through. That one goes high. Oletsky was a little surprised there. I think that one caught her a little off guard. Here comes the Chargers into the zone, 2-on-0 or 2-on-1. Getting to it, the Bruins get back and get a player to break up that breakaway. Hewitt has it. She's taken down. No call there. Miedema shoots. That one goes wide. Over to get it first is Hewitt. Hewitt plays it to the front of the net. Stepping in is Triboulet. Good hard shot, but it's deflected on the way in. Pass to the middle. There's Miedema. Pack. Oh, good save there by the Creek goalie. Got down low and blocked that off. Triboulet making a move. She makes another move, but shoots into the Bruin. 13:05 to go here in the third period. Chargers on top. This is the championship game of the Twisted Wrister tournament. Triboulet able to hold the puck in. Shot. Blocker or pad save there by the Creek goalie. Puck over to the corner. Controlled there. Playing to the middle. Bruins push it out to neutral. It's intercepted there by Prill, who backhands it into the zone. Bruins will collect. Forecheck coming. Puck played off the boards there. Hewitt has it. She'll cycle back and find open ice up through the middle, pirouetting her way through. Here comes Hewitt, dumps it off there. Dump pass there by Bendrit, but not able to keep it in. Robinson, who had cycled back on D, collects the puck. She makes a nifty little move in the neutral ice. She comes into the zone, 1-on-3. She's outnumbered, but never outgunned. Shoots it into the glove, making the save. Bozier gives a little bow. And with 12:18 to go here, we'll get a face-off in the Bruins' end on the far dot. In to take the face-off is Floyd. One cleanly there. Floyd has it. Pass to the middle. Shooting. That one deflected on the way in. Robinson wanted that one. Did everything she could, but the Bruin got in the way. Chargers get to it first in the corner. Tied up. Harangued. Almost hog-tied, I would say. Puck along the near boards. Bruins try to push it out, and they do. Back to Speed. Speed has it. And for our Swedish fans, I believe she is of Swedish lineage. There you go. Puck controlled there by the Chargers in the corner. Floyd can't control it. It goes just past her outstretched arm, but she's able to reach back and slow down the Cherry Creek entry. The neutral zone trap is in full effect. Collecting it there off the boards, gets over towards Leiferman. No, the Bruins chop it out of the zone quickly. Step, step, step. You don't want to let them come in easy. Puck to the end boards. Back to get it is Speed. Speed has it, plays it off the boards. Puck loose down low. Shot. Oletsky makes the save. Puck to the end boards. Over to get it first is Cruteau. Cruteau has it, plays it forward towards Story. Story plays it out to neutral ice. Good job there getting it out of the zone. Bruins get it. Hits off the buttock of the Bruins player. And in to chase is Story. Puck, great job by Ella Story playing that puck in. Finishing a long shift. Allows her team to get a clean change. Puck up through the middle. Bruins get to it. They dump it into the zone. Over to get it first is Hewitt. Oletsky barks out. There's two coming. Hewitt plays it off the boards, but can't get it out. Puck intercepted there. Controlled there by Harnish. Harnish plays it forward into the zone. Icing is, that is not icing. Put your arm down because that was deflected. I'm going to help the official on that one there. Bruins come out into the zone. This one will be icing because, icing is waved off here. 10:05 to go here. So I guess maybe that evens it up a little bit.
There we go.
Puck tied up. Over to help support is Bendrit. Bendrit has the last two goals for the Chargers, giving them the 3-0 lead. The first goal scored by Maddie Floyd. Puck controlled there. Into the middle. Nice stick there. That's what the kids say. Nice stick. And Hewitt is, boy, she's spun round several times there, but dumps the puck in well.
Got the job done.
Absolutely. She's a warrior. Puck over to the far boards. Over to get it is Bendrit. Bendrit shoots it towards the net on goal, and that one goes just wide. Drouse has it. Plays it softly against the boards there. Support coming on the backside from Robinson. Here come the Bruins up out of the zone. Back to get it is Bendrit. She looks over her left shoulder. Quickly resets. Bendrit quickly gets it up ice. Onto the stick of Ani Miedema. Nice little move there. Plays it to the middle towards Robinson. Puck intercepted. Bendrit can't get to it quick enough, but gets a stick on it. Puck along the near boards. Robinson pushes it forward. Able to hold it in. Bendrit with the puck plays it to Robinson. Robinson shoots. Oh, goodness, that was off the shoulder of the goalie. Puck loose down low. Put a star by that one for the Creek goalie because that was a whale of a save. And that one goes up into the netting area, and we'll have a stoppage of the clock with 8:37 to go here. Bozier popped up, used her right shoulder, and got just enough of it to deny Robinson. All right. 8:37 to go here. Chargers on top, 3-0. Maddie Floyd in to take the faceoff. Gets it over to Leiferman. Switching up the lines a little bit. Leiferman over on the wing now. She shoots. Oh, is that
Almost.
almost? There's three things almost counts in, Lucas. I can say two of them on the air here. The third one I can't.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's correct. But this is a PG audience, Lucas, so I can't say the third one.
All right.
I'll tell you
I
later
don't
off
even
the
know.
air.
I don't even know what the third one is.
I'll tell you, and then you'll say, "Oh yeah, that's right." Face-off won there
Oh,
by the Chargers to Triple A. He shoots it from the blue line. Triple A gets it back. She'll shoot it again. This one down low, keeping the pressure on the Bruins, not letting them leave the zone.
Triple A has just had a laser
She
of a
does.
shot from the blue line.
Face-off won there by Floyd, but the Bruins collect. They'll rattle it around over to the far boards. Puck controlled there. Here come the Bruins. Broken up in. Yep, that's offsides. That's offsides. Because the neutral zone is full of landmines
Yes.
left there by the Chargers. We'll be on the dot just below us here in the broadcast booth. In to take the face-off is Maddie Floyd. On her left is Leiferman. On the right is Williams. And that face-off is won by the Bruins. They quickly gain into the zone. Pushed wide. Cruteau slows it down. Over to the corner to get it is Floyd. Floyd looks up. She surveys. Here she comes up through the middle. It's broken up there. Uh-oh. Bruins coming in. Still have it. Shot deflected. Great back check there. Not giving up on the play. That could have gone, as sometimes my wife likes to say when she gets nervous, she would say not hazard, but she would say it's hazard and dazzard. It's dangerous and hazards. It's dazzards.
Wow.
Dazzards.
You're expanding my vocabulary today.
Well, it's a rare gift of mine, dazzards. All right, we'll have a defensive zone faceoff though for the icing, and taking that is Harnish. Harnish wins the faceoff, gets it over to Hewitt. Hewitt goes behind her net. She'll go up the far board. She'll reverse course, come back to the near side. Hewitt gets it up cleanly towards Prill. Prill has it, moves smartly into the zone. Prill plays it forward just very subtly, very lithe in how she does this. And the puck stays in the zone. Puck to the middle. Story has it, looking for help. Puck comes out of the zone. Chargers will have to reset. Pass across over towards Prill. Prill will reset. She'll play it over to the far corner. Great job by Prill. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. 6:50 to go here. Chargers on top, 3-0. Puck controlled there. Nice shot by Harnish. And the Creek goalie will make the save. We have to have close to 40 shots now.
We're at 39. 39 to 6.
Yep. Face off one there by the Chargers. Controlled there. Moving in quickly is Hewitt. Hewitt backhand. She gets a little how do you do from the goalie there. Bozier gets away with the trip, but I think goalies could get away with capital murder in their crease. I'm pretty sure it's actually in the Constitution. Puck controlled there. Oh, turnover. Dangerous pass to the middle there. Here comes Bendrit. She's got 1-on-2. She likes these odds. Makes one player move, shoots. This one, eyeing it was Bozier. She makes the save, and we flip the ice.
I liked her strategy there. Just that low shot, trying to get the rebound for the second forward.
I
coming
tell
in.
that to every player because low shots lead to rebounds, and rebounds lead to chaos. And I am Captain Chaos. Not the Dom DeLuise character from Cannonball Run, although that was fun. Puck stays in the zone there, controlled by the Bruins. They can't get it out, held in nicely by Hewitt. Puck chopped at. Good forecheck there by Miedema, not allowing it to leave easily. Hewitt opens up, tomahawking her way through the middle. She has it, still has it. Hewitt looking for help, cycles back. Hewitt backhands it towards the net. Puck loose down low. Who gets to it? Oh, that one goes through the blue paint on the far side. Over to challenge is Robinson. Robinson has it, looking for help. She'll
be met there by a Bruin, and the Bruins drag it out into neutral. Robinson makes sure that the red line is no further than they get, but the Bruins dump it in. Hewitt has it. Uh-oh. Turnover loose. Oletsky pokes it away out of harm's way. 5:20 to go here in the third period. Chargers on top, 3-0. Puck comes quickly up through the zone. Robinson harassed from behind, moving quickly through traffic. Robinson. Oh, shot. Save. Boy, Robinson has been snake bit today by Bozier. Had the one down low that Bozier had the go-go gadget shoulder. And on that one there, and she also had a nice one that Bozier gloved down earlier.
I think Robinson's probably overdue for a goal.
I believe so. So it shall be written, Lucas.
Yep.
So it shall be done. Pass across, held in nicely there by Triboulet. Triboulet gets it off the board towards Leiferman. Puck over to the far side. Puck controlled there. Leiferman has it, cycling through back to the blue line. Oh, a little too hot to handle there. Back to get it is Triboulet. Triboulet backhands it into neutral ice. And here comes the Bruins into the zone, but it's chopped at as they gain the zone. Puck. Someone's missing a stick here. We got an interference call coming up. Who's it going to go on? Looks like number 11 for the Bruins. She's going to go to the box at the 4:36 mark. Penalty called is interference. So this will bring out the power play unit for Coach Brown and the Chargers looking to extend their 3-0 lead. At center is Floyd. At left wing is Leiferman. And right there, that combo gets the shot off, but it goes a little high. Williams has it, quickly tied up against the boards. Pivoting in, Williams ties up. Floyd comes and gets the puck. Floyd looking for help, plays it across over, staying in the zone. Triboulet flutters on it, but it still stays in. Chargers play it down to the corner. Over to get it is Williams. Williams kicks at it. Coming in to support is Floyd. Floyd behind the net. Still has it. Looking for the outlet. Floyd looking, still comes way out high. Plays it down to the corner now. Over to get it is Williams. Williams and Floyd go to the corner and do battle. Floyd comes out with it. Floyd behind the net. She had the first goal of the game. Pivots, backhands, hits it off the back of the net, plays it to herself. Floyd still with the puck. Plays it right through the top of the crease, but it comes all the way out. That one goes all the way down. Back to get it is Croteau. Croteau has it lifted off her stick where it's controlled there at neutral ice by the Bruins. Bruins have it. They're content to rattle it down. Slowing it down is Oletsky, who gets it to Triboulet. Forecheck coming from the Bruins. Chargers a little discombobulated on this power play right now, but it's controlled there by Harnish. The senior settles it in, dumps it in deep. There's the dump. Here comes the chase. In on the chase is Prill. Prill quickly plays it in front. It's loose. Prill gets her own rebound, but it's knocked back to the blue line by the Bruins. Triboulet shoots at this one through traffic. Loose. Right in front was Harnish. She got robbed of that goal on that quick whistle earlier. 2:56 to go here. Chargers have the power play for another 20 seconds.
Yeah, the Bruins did a good job on their PK, keeping the puck out to the outside.
They did. Harnish with it. She shoots. Oh, right into the goalie. It's loose. Where's it at? Still loose. Back behind. Puck control there. Triboulet shoots. That one, oh, off of goalie's or off of a player's skate in the crease. Oletsky bangs the stick, letting the team know that the power play's over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now, Lucas, according to your Riverboat Gambler theory, they should have pulled their goalie several minutes ago.
This is true. However, they
can't get the puck out of their zone.
Get it out of the zone. They can't get the opportunity to do it.
That's ultimate Riverboat Gambler when you do it that way.
It is.
That's when you take a hit on 19, right?
Right.
Maybe, a little excitement.
Yeah.
You're feeling that deuce is there. It's waiting for you.
Living dangerously.
Face off one there. Shot through traffic. Loose. Goes to the end boards. Bruins get to it. They play it over to the near boards, collected. Bruins have it. They play it up through neutral. Bruins quickly into the zone. Good back check there by Bendrit. Bendrit dumps it back. Puck across. Hewitt gets it out of the zone. Puck harassed there. Bendrit spins out of three Bruins. She comes into the zone. She's harassed from behind. Robinson cuts to the middle. Oh, that one had short side painted. Oh, that one hits the side of the net. Puck loose down low. Who gets to it? Robinson plays it over to the boards. She'll backhand it to the end boards. Controlled there. Pass to the middle. Broken up. Comes onto the stick of Hewitt. Hewitt shoots. That one's deflected on the way in. Hits Miedema. Shot loose. And here come the Bruins. 1:25 to go here in the game. Chargers on top, 3-0. Puck chopped at off the boards. To the end boards it goes. Chargers will peel off and make a change. Bruins will go to it first. Forecheck coming there from Miedema. Pass to the middle. Loose. Oh, good effort by Leiferman trying to step in. This time Floyd comes in. She makes a power move to the middle. Has it picked off her stick there. Puck loose. And the Bruins goalie will freeze it. 56 seconds remaining in the third period. Chargers on top, 3-0. We'll have an offensive zone face-off here. There we go. So hard to get that corner here at the Ice Ranch. At least we're on the better side today. Puck loose down low. Oh, great shot by Williams, but it's chopped. Her stick is chopped at the last second. Here come the Bruins out of the zone. They quickly play it forward. Back to get it is Speed. We got ourselves a penalty. One more penalty to go. This one's going to be on.
I'm a little surprised they called that one. I saw it, and the stick did just barely catch the foot, but the player didn't even fall.
Yeah, slowed her down.
Yeah.
So Leiferman will go to the box with a second minor. Bruins will get the power play here with 39 seconds. Puck controlled there. Floyd sends it all the way down. Here comes the Bruins power play. They play it off the boards. Nope. Floyd doesn't even allow him to gain the red line. She'll shoot it all the way down. This one's going to go over, and it's going to be collected there by Williams. Williams will come in. She'll make a move. Goes in. She'll shoot it, and we'll get an offensive zone faceoff while on the PK. 15.9 seconds, Lucas. 15.9 seconds. In on the dot is Floyd. Wins the faceoff. Goes to the end boards. Ties up a Bruin. Has it still behind the net. 5 seconds remaining. Lucas, do me a favor. Sound that horn. And that's it. How about that goaltending? Congratulations to the Chatfield Chargers. They win the Twisted Wrister, defeating an up-and-coming Cherry Creek Bruins team. We'll get to see this team again on Saturday here in a league matchup here on the network. We'll bring it in for the face-off. Oletsky and Bozier will shake hands. Known each other for years. They'll go down the line. And there you have it. Your Chargers are your 2025 Twisted Wrister champions. Abby, banner. There's a banner. Well, the two goalies will have a moment of prayer here at center ice. Hey, that, that looks familiar there. Well, I guess that's it. No banner celebration, a moment of prayer. And amen. Thanks again to Regis Jesuit for being a great host for this tournament. And thanks again for the Bruins for playing great and getting to the finals. And congratulations to the Chatfield Chargers. They are the Twisted Wrister champions. It's time, Lucas, for our 3 stars of the game, brought to you by American Family Insurance and agent Kevin Freidig. Your number 3 star of the game with the shutout, facing all of, how many shots did we face here? Making 6 saves, getting the shutout, Olivia Oletsky. Your number 2 star of the game with a goal, and I believe, I like to give 2 number 2 stars. I'm going to give it to both Maddie Floyd and Abby Cruteau. She had an assist. Maddie has the game-winning goal. Cruteau gets an apple on one of Bendrit's goals. And there are number 2 stars of the game. And your number 1 star of the game with 2 goals, Emma Bendrit. So, folks, thanks for joining us here on the network. For my cameraman and master control technician extraordinaire, Lucas Leiferman, and myself, Larry Oletsky, the least important person in this broadcast, we appreciate you joining us. We'll see you on Saturday when we come back for league action. And who do we play? The Cherry Creek Bruins. Thanks for joining us, folks. Chargers win the Twisted Wrister 3-0.